Coach Green said y'all had a couple MAs in short yardage situations. I mean, is there anything you point to, or is it just you messed up?
It's just mental errors. Yeah, it's just something that it's going to happen sometimes. You got to try to eliminate them out of the game completely, but they definitely happen sometimes. It's just little mental errors. Everybody saw them. Everybody knows what happened, but it's just things that we can't let happen in a bigger game because that's going to be a really deciding factor, a bigger impact than it is going to be in previous games.
How special was that locker room celebration too? Stoops said yesterday it was just fun to experience a win again.
Oh yeah, and he told us, he said, we go out there and win, he's going to come in and break dance. And well, yeah, I mean, he didn't break dance, but he danced in there, and it was ugly, but it was fun. It got everybody excited, got everybody hyped up. Everybody was dancing, yelling, screaming in there. It was just a good feeling to afterwards be able to, say prayer and then sing the fight song. And that's something that we only do if we win. So being able to go in there, sing the fight song with everybody, that was really nice.
In terms of that road environment down there in Athens, how does that kind of stack up with the rest of the environments you faced?
I've been in some big environments, and I know a bunch of the guys that have started and played here a lot. They've been in some big environments too, and it's electric. But if anything, it just fuels us, feeds us even more. Everyone always thinks that when you travel somewhere that it's always an environment against you, when you can obviously go out there and make it really an environment for you. We go down to South Carolina and Sandstorm's playing. Like, that hypes me up just as much as it hypes them up. So same thing with Georgia. They go out there and they're going to be rumbling, they're going to be loud, they're going to be shaking the roof, they're going to turn down the lights at a night game, and they're going to turn on those big reds everywhere. That's going to fire me up more than anything.
And we heard a lot of talk about during the bye week, guys getting closer, learning about each other more. Just how did you all go about that, and what does that do for a team when you're on the field?
Coach Hood, he's been doing this for years, and he came in and started giving us break bread partners. So each week we have a different guy that we match up with the team that's a different position, guy that we may not really know, and we go when we either pick a breakfast, a lunch, or a dinner or something to sit down and just learn about that guy, learn his name, learn his family, learn what he likes to do for fun, just learn something different about him. Thursday we have call-outs after practice, so he'll call and say, for instance, he'll be like me, he'll be like, tell me about so-and-so, and you have to be able to recant what you and that guy talked about. So that's actually really helped us, though, because it's a lot better going out there and fighting for somebody that you really know. You're always going to fight for your brother next to you, but when you really know that guy, like the example, me and Stenberg, we really know each other, and it's a lot easier for me to give a lot more effort, a lot better heart into the game when you're fighting with the guy next to you that you really know.
Did you see that play an effect on Saturday? Could you feel on the sideline that closeness?
Absolutely, and there's times where, and it happens in every school in the nation, you got different groups that do different things, and your linebackers will separate from your D linemen, and your offensive linemen will separate from your running backs and your wide receivers and everything. You sort of have those groups, and like I said, every school in the nation is going to happen, but this last week I didn't see that. I saw guys talking to different skill positions, different groups, and being able to just commingle into one. And because somebody had a lineman, they were bringing in a linebacker, and sitting at the same table as a couple people were friends, and it just made a real big circle, real big unity on the field.
You personally, I think you've been on a team that's beaten every SEC East team but Georgia, and really, you guys haven't beat Georgia in a decade. What would it mean to, for you being a Kentucky kid to take down the Bulldogs in their home stadium?
Oh, that'd be huge. And like I said, I had to miss the Florida win technically myself, but this would be just another big victory, and this could be something that I can hang my hat on instead of the Florida game that we won. I'll never have a chance to beat Florida here in our stadium, but being able to go down to Georgia and do something that we haven't done, like you said, in a decade, like. That'd be really huge for a Kentucky kid, just to be able to bring that home to our home state, and something a program that we've been trying to change for years on.
Yeah. Haven't gotten out the gates very well on the road this year. You guys talked about that. How do you address it? And it's going to be a big key Saturday.
And things happen when you start out a game. Sometimes it's hard to start off good. Sometimes it's really easy to start off fast. But I think it's something that we're continually learning through the year. I think it's something that we've made adjustments to sort of be able to start off a little faster. But I think, no matter if we start off a little slower or start off really fast, it's just being able to find the groove, find what works well with us that game, works well against our defense that game. But it's all a trial thing.